Welcome back, everybody. My name is Grace, or Gibby, and this is another episode of my Fresh Start AQ from Scratch series. As you can see, we've been slacking a little bit for the past month, but hopefully we're going to be remedying that today and getting out some updates. So, last I updated you on this account, I was level 30 and trying to train ninja, but I was frankly getting rocked by the monsters in the ninja quest. I think it's doable. What I'm going to do is I'm going to train Neko, get some other gear that might come in handy, and then attack the quest again after level 10 Neko, and some other shopping. But if I can't beat it even then I'll move on to some XP grinding. So, today's event, we've got two big things to go shopping with. We've got this whole spiel, everything in the April Fool's quests. We've also got Lazy Quest. I might do some level capping on that. Could be kind of fun. Well, by fun. Oh, my cat is drinking the water out of my cup. Hold on. Kitty, don't do that. Oh, it's too late. I'll let her enjoy it now. Oh, she's very cute. She is sneezing. Anyways, back to what I said. Lazy Quest could be handy. Fool me twice for the... forget what items those are. Hold on one moment. Okay, so just looking through it. 2022 is the Bunbarian armor. I might actually get it. I think it's underrated even for rangers. 2021 is a compression shield. I probably won't bother, even though it's quite nice to have. Deceiver's Fortune. It's a Lucky Strike armor. I am planning on training Luck next. So that could come in handy. Clever Disguise is a really good Beastmaster misc. Aside from that, there's not too much. I could get Arya's Rattle. I could get the Loco armor just for fun. I could get some other random stuff. I could get the some old armors like the Horsefly Rider. Yeah, so nothing too much to get from April Fools. A couple of armors, maybe a weapon or two. What I'm actually quite excited for is Blarney, because I don't even have to do any quests. I don't have to do any work to do it. I can just go shopping to my heart's content. Now, I think what I'm going to end up doing is buying... So I haven't decided if I'm going to get the... Well, I have decided. I'm going to get the gold emitting Gatling. So we're going to have to sell some stuff for this. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to buy a house. Now, normally a level 31 account, you wouldn't be progressing it over several months. You'd be doing it pretty quickly. So it might be a little unrealistic that you'd be able to buy the house I'm going to buy. But whatever. I'm just going to do it. It'll make my life a lot easier sorting out my inventory and whatnot. So I'm going to get the, I believe I'm looking for the Forest Log Cabin. Yeah, 6 extra storage slots. So I'm going to buy this. I'm not even going to clear it. There's no need. I just want the inventory space. But now that I have the inventory space, I'm going to buy some Leprechaun items. Now I'm going to buy the gold emitting Gatling because it's a 6-hit Earth 100 proc, which is just kind of cool. I thought about getting the Celtic bow, but it's not as many hits. It's a cool armor though, or a cool tool. Now I'm going to get the Fortune Thief and the Matchmaker armor. Both of these are pretty good. I want to get to level 35, but I can upgrade them in the item upgrader, so it shouldn't be a big deal. The shields are all pretty cheeks. These spells, Meteor Back actually would be fun, but unfortunately it's strength scaling. Is what it is. I am going to get the Call Leprechaun guest, actually, or pet. Let's see. I think I want this one, level 15. And I'm going to get the Leprechaun pet as well. I'm going to get, let me see, I forget what pets I have. I got some random stuff. I'm going to get some, I want to start gathering, random gear. I'm going to get the Kaiman Warrior as a Water Earth compression pet. And I might get, I'm thinking of getting the Golden Queen, but if I level up, I'll buy it. If I level up in time before Blarney leaves, I'll buy it. Or if I buy the painting on an alt account, on an alt character, I'll buy it. And then for miscs, I actually don't really need any of these. Zardade is really only great for warriors. Well, that's not fully true, but I don't want it, is what I'm saying. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. But so we did a little bit of shopping. Let's reorganize the inventory, and then let's get to training Neko. Okay, so I'll pause for you guys while I reorganize. Okay, so I can't remember what I was just talking about, but my gear is reorganized, and we're going to do a Neko quest. Looks like we're reusing the cave from the Sizzler's lair. Let's see, Fortune's Thief does earth damage. I don't actually want that. Let's use Matchmaker for a little bit. Show you guys what's good about it, or what's useful about it. Actually, while we're here, I'm going to use Leprechaun, the pet and the guest. He should be giving me 20% boost to my attacks. So these are quite strong, even at low levels without charisma. And they're actually a little bit under leveled, so they're giving a smaller boost. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a double attack from the Matchmaker armor. I won't be able to do it every turn, but Matchmaker armor can give you celerity for an SP cost, as well as the cost of locking you to the armor. It's not a modern version of the mechanic like H series or Nightmare plate. However, it is still very usable. If it is ever updated to be just like H series or Nightmare, it'll become extremely good. Simply because H series and Nightmare are really good. So, having an armor that's just like them will obviously be very strong. Apparently it gives celerity to my pet and guest as well. I didn't actually realize that. That could come in handy. It also gives you a blind, and I think it does some other stuff. I can't really remember exactly. But there's also a control mode on it, but I'm not going to use that because it cuts your damage by a ton. But this armor is okay. It's very ugly, but it is what it is. Aside from that, it's quite alright. Now, I also bought the Fortune Thief, and I bought a shield or two. So I've got some options now when it comes to armors. My goal is to have every element covered by an armor and by a shield when I take on the Ninja Quest. And I want to be level 35 so that I can upgrade all my gear to the level 35 tier and not worry about not having enough of not having enough power, like having level 15 gear. If I have level 35 gear, I'll be much stronger against those like level 40 and 40 plus monsters in the Ninja Quest. So that's pretty much the plan. I'm going to just meander through some of these Neko quests. I didn't actually read the text for this Neko quest, but I believe all of them are unique, so I should have actually done that. I'll do that for the next one. But I do love these old-ass monsters. Also, I've got the same light shield equipped, which gives me SP for dodging. But I think overall the structure of this video, I'm going to go through as many Neko quests as we can in 30 minutes, or in the next 20 minutes, because I've already spent some time looking at my recorder. But then after that, I'm going to call it there and then do some XP grinding at the Sizzlers off-screen until I'm level 35. Then from there, the next time you see me, I'll be reattempting the Ninja Quest. Oh, so unfortunate that we missed that roll. But I think this is one of the ones that lets you reattempt it pretty easily. But yeah, so I haven't been playing on this account very much, as you saw at the beginning. It's not really that I don't like this account. I actually, like once I started shopping and upgrading my items, the item upgrader, I was having a good time. I've sort of, let me hold on. I'm gonna have a drink of water. Stay hydrated. Um, anyways, I've sort of run into some issues with playing AQ. Just like getting the same enjoyment out of the game that I did 2 months ago. I don't have as many goals to work towards now that I've pretty much finished the Yolger only series. And I think I finished that a while ago. I can't even remember. I can't even remember when the last time I made like an actual meaningful video of that is. I've started making some for the up and coming just random quests that come out. I want to have a Yolger only video for every quest that's released in the future. But those aren't like actively interesting. Those are just like gap filler content, and so that I can look back at the quest in the future if I maybe want to count the monsters in the quest or look at the boss's stats. I'll have that recording. Like that's, and other people obviously can use that too. Like that's the main goal with those other types of videos. But like the main Yolger only series, getting a bunch of strong gear, like I finished that ages ago, and I've run out of steam a little bit playing AQ. Um, like I had a bleed build that was sort of fun, but it's like the things I've done lately in the game. I had a bleed build that was kind of fun, um, but the bleed build was kind of made less fun by the reality that damage caps really hurt bleed, especially if you're using it as a sustain source. Like the whole idea of the bleed was to stack a huge bleed in the vampire armor. So then I could heal up every turn from the bleed, and then I could spend a bunch of HP and SP on strong effects like Quad Force, for example. Like that was the goal when I made the designed the build and played it. But I couldn't get around damage caps. So if bleed ever gets the treatment that Panic got, the build would be pretty fun. Um, but for now, I'm not having too much fun with that bleed build, so I shelved it for now. I'm not going to make a video. I've got a lot of videos that I want to make in theory. Like I want to make a video on just bleed in general, like good bleed items, how bleed works exactly, because there's like really niche mechanics that I didn't know about until I asked a couple people. With how the save roll for bleed is calculated, someone had to do some data mining to figure that one out actually. But anyways, I think I could make some informative videos on something like bleed, something like choke, something like panic. But I haven't had the motivation to make those types of videos. And I'm not saying like AQ is dead or whatever. I'm just saying like me personally, I've gotten a little bit less enjoyment out of the game than I used to, which is fine, you know. But that's why I haven't played on this account in a month. I haven't been finding new things as often, and I think I don't want to say the releases have been poor, but the releases haven't intrigued me very much. Um, and I think that's fine. I don't think that's a big deal because, well, I think in theory that's not a big deal because the staff does need time to catch up on a backlog, and they have caught up on a backlog. They did a bunch of bug fixes, they did a bunch of buffs and nerfs. They are actually doing the stat revamp, allegedly, probably, hopefully. I'm joking. Oh, Minotaur defeated. Congratulations, the young un has already scampered back to the safety of her family. Many more challenges await you as you increase your Neko powers and seek to make the haven flourish. So apparently we were saving a young Neko from a Minotaur den. Interesting. Kind of an important job for a level 2 trainee who just joined. Anyways, um, but the releases, let's go into this next quest, and then I'll go back to talking about why the releases haven't gotten me as entertained lately. Nekos attending the Soul Shrine have been attacked by wandering fire creatures. You must defeat the leader of these monsters that have been terrorizing the area. Let's do it. Simple job. Can I still attack with lights? Probably I shouldn't. Let's get out our ice setup. And I think no guest for now. Let's see. Nightmare Plate does a lot of ice damage. Goggernaut Helm. Facets of Fear. Horror. Relentless Nightmare. Nightmare Rift. Okay. Should be all set to just click away at the fights and think about what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is the releases haven't interested me, and I think that's okay because they're working on larger scale projects. And also, Cam is getting married, which is congratulations, fantastic. So of course, releases are going to slow down and be a little bit less intense. I believe that's the whole reason why they had that clone item forums post where people were talking about what items they want cloned, so that those items could be prepared and like they're easier to make than brand new items, which makes perfect sense. But as a side effect of that, I've found less entertainment for myself in the recent releases. I really like quests, and there's been like 2 quests in the last 2 months. The war was a little bit fun. Like I did a warring strategy I'd never done with Werepire and an element seeking weapon. But like you guys have probably warred, or some of you have probably warred in this game before. Warring's not that fun, even if you do something unique. It's very repetitive, which is how it's supposed to be. But so I don't really count that as a quest. There's only been like 2 quests. Everything else has been dialogue based and or just like GGB and package updates. We did have the what am I trying to say? We did have the Devour Saga update, which I liked. I would have liked it a lot more if there was an updated quest to go with it with like battles rather than just text. That was a bit of a letdown. But again, it's about the workload. You know, they got to balance the workload. So I get it. I mean, makes sense. But it was a bummer. But anyways, long story short, I've enjoyed the game a little bit less than I normally do in the last 2 months. And part of that is because I feel like I don't have the same goals that I used to. Because when I had Yulgar only to finish, I had like a notepad of like 40 quests, or like 30. Like 30 quests that I had to complete. And like each one I had to develop a slightly different strategy. And for some of them I didn't. I just clicked the attack and the right armor and kept going. But for a lot of them I had to develop, ooh, can I defy? Not at all. Shame, shame. Some of them I had to develop a strategy. Some of them I had to like level an account. It was just fun. And I feel like now I don't have that concrete goal to work towards. And I feel like I have less productive videos I can make. So I've had less passion for the game than I used to, which not a huge deal, but I'm explaining why I've been slowing down on the releases on YouTube and playing this account less. I think that I'm hoping that April Fools has some fun content because they seem to be releasing an April Fool's quest and also an April Fool's LTS shop. I don't remember if there already was an LTS shop for April Fools, but I believe that it's going to be some new content, and I'm hoping the quest will be fun. Like April Fool's quests are usually a good time. I did enjoy playing through them. I haven't actually made my guide yet, but I think I played through them last year and just didn't record any of it. Going back now, I would have recorded it, saved myself some time. But they're pretty fun, and I think I will enjoy making that April Fool's guide. Um, but I think that me personally, playing AQ right now, I have less concrete goals. Like the only 2 videos that I really think I'll enjoy, or like I'll like really enjoy making, are my Nightbane method, which is currently a little secret. I want to keep it a surprise. Not that it's like super special. It's just using some cool mechanics, I think, to make it possible without bugged healing or geocastellum. But anyways, I'm excited to make the Nightbane video, but it will take like at least 6 hours of me killing the boss. And which is like it's a lot to commit to, because also the way the method will work, if I mess up, then I'll just be one shot, because like that's how much damage Nightbane does. So it's just like a lot to commit to doing like a 6-hour boss fight where you can die at any minute if you get distracted. So I haven't done it. And then I also have a zero stat Karnax method, which I mathed out a while back, which I'm excited to do because I think it's cool just to showcase how strong some items are, specifically the retro golden items and a couple of healing sources. But yeah, I think that'll be fun when I do get around to it. But again, it'll be a super long fight. That one I won't run the risk of getting one shot, but it will be like 6-turn healing loops, 8-turn healing loops every time I need to regenerate my HP back to full. So I'm not like in a rush to make the Karnax video or the Nightbane video. I don't want this whole video to just be me rambling about why I'm not enjoying the game. But I just wanted to like share with you guys, like what I like, well, why I've slowed down, why I've been playing the game a little bit less. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. The releases have been great, but not great for the things I want about the game. I really want a class update. I would love to see the mage update come out in the next month. Like, that would be very exciting to me. I'm pretty sure mage is going to be next from how Lorekeeper was typing like ages ago. I couldn't go find the text, but it seemed pretty clear that mage was going to be next rather than rogue, because we already got a ranger tier 1. It just makes sense. Salamander defeated. Congratulations. The followers of Sol are free once again to tend to the mountain shrine. Many more challenges await you as you increase your Neko powers and seek to make the haven flourish. Very nice. Level 3. I think we got time for 1 or 2 more quests. With the haven growing, we need more wood from the forest. Protect a group of Neko from forest beasts while they are gathering lumber. Seems good enough. See, this is something I would send a new recruit to do. Not go rescue a kid from a den full of minotaurs. Anyways, that's not relevant. Fire, let's see, earth. Oh, maybe we can do fortune thief, finally. Do I have a 0 proc weapon? Don't have a true 0 proc weapon. Actually, I can use short sword because it's a what am I trying to say? I can use short sword because this skill that I'm going to be using changes the damage type to ranged. Yeah, so it's just a 4-hit ranged weapon-based skill. Also, the unlucky doesn't scale with level. Interesting. So minus 105 unlucky is worth the same at low level as it is high level, which makes sense. Sort of. Maybe it doesn't, actually. Well, either way, it's not like a level 30 is going to abuse an unlucky effect. But I think I'll just be spamming this skill for a little while. Yeah, but so my plans for the next couple of weeks are I want to make a status guide on at least 1 or 2 statuses. I'm thinking choke, I'm thinking mana shields and Ellie shields. Hold on. Okay. Nope, another drink of water is required. I wonder if you guys can hear me gulping. Hopefully not. Maybe some of you like that. Some of you freaks. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Let's use Boatman's bow, and let's go to the archer armor. Haven't used it in a while. Oops. But yeah. So I'm gonna try to make a status guide. I might make another guide for a quest series. Like I've done Burning Solstice, War Between Shadows, etc. I might make another one of those because I do enjoy those. I think they're quite fun, and I like playing through the quests. But so that's currently my plan. So, doing something like a status guide, an event guide. I'm going to make an April Fool's guide as well as maybe a Yulger only April Fool's video. I don't know how long that'll take to come out because I kind of save these new Yulger only videos as gap filler videos. At some point, I'll make a Nightbane and a Karnax video, and I'll try to keep up with this series a little more regularly than I have been, as well as weekly release updates. I used to make them, but a little while ago, I stopped because I got bored. I didn't feel like the updates were all that significant. There was stuff for me to talk about. Yeah, so that's why I didn't make any update videos for a while. But if they make a good update or an update I find interesting, yeah, I'll make a video about it. I'll talk about it. So those are like overall my plans. And I think it's okay to slow down and all that. And I'll wait until the game like reinvigorates my like my passion for like designing ideas and strategies and whatnot. Because that's one of the things I really like about the game. So yeah, that's like my situation. Also, I will keep making videos until I hit 100 subscribers. Because once I do, I'm going to be doing 100 push-ups, and that's just the AQ community needs an event like that to thrive. You know what I'm saying? No, but I think it'll be fun. So that's going to be my goal to make videos and have fun with them until I at least hit triple-digit subscribers. Do 100 push-ups live on camera. Spider defeated. I rescued the people who were getting lumber. Someone has... Oh, we hate to intrude, but there are very pressing matters. So these are gods, by the way. Sol and Luna. Indeed, a dog creature has been attacking Nekos on the outskirts of Haven. You must stop this threat. It's a werewolf. Of course. Get a load of this guy. No, but let's see. Use Siren Spear. Maybe I'll just use Nightmare Plate. Yeah, why not? Oh, I paused for a second, but I didn't do anything significant. But yeah, so killing werewolves for this quest. I think we're going to kill some vampires as well. I can't quite remember. But I did this a couple months ago on one of my main accounts, one of my alts, but high-level alts. But yeah. Also, I do want to make some more lower-level videos. This is actually going to be weird to explain, but I said I was using someone else's account the other day for the lowest level paladin video I made. That was actually my account. I just didn't want to explain that I had 3 accounts and use them all because in the past people have gotten upset about people having multiple accounts and taking up multiple spots on like donations or war meters. So I didn't want to bother with explaining, like telling people why I have 3 accounts, because I don't even know why I have 3 accounts. I had 2 as a kid apparently, and then 1 I made for a cousin, I think, and I found that the other time. But either way, I have 3 accounts, and I didn't want to like get backlash for having 3 accounts. Like Fresh Start Grace is 1 account. My main account, Grace Isthrith, or my main character, Grace Isthrith, is a different account. And then also my Apple Pie 4 character is a 3rd account. And so I didn't want to explain that because I didn't want to have people bothering me about it. But it's not like I'm donating tokens or gold on more than 1 account. I'm only donating on my main, Grace Isthrith. You can check if you want, if you're interested. Because like that's very easy to prove. I have no intention of donating gold or tokens on my other accounts. So I don't think anyone should be bothered by that. But I wasn't actually account sharing, which I figure is important clarification to make in case I ever get banned. Yeah, but I have all the login information and whatnot, and like I don't think I have the security questions, but I have the email, so I'm not at risk of getting banned, I don't think. But I did want to explain. Yes, I awkwardly lied about account sharing that low level. It was kind of a dumb reason. I just didn't want to bother with explaining the 3 accounts, but as you can see, I just explained that in like a minute. So I should have just explained it in the video. Sorry for lying. That's my bad. But yeah, anyways. So I do want to make a Necromancer video once I get that account up to like level 100, level 105. I think I'll be able to beat the Dragonbone Phylactery around then. I think level 105 is going to be the tickets, because then I can use the level 105 Mystic Retro Golden Axe and the Elemental Unity spell, the Perfect Elemental Unity. I think those will work quite well. I'll have to do some other stuff too. I think I'm going to get Sisters of Mercy. Maybe I'll even get the Tome of Cerberus for the Chi Shield. I'm not sure. And then, of course, I'll need a Fear Source that using Necromancer. That'll be a little tricky, but, we'll get it done. But anyways, I also plan to, someone's actually was asking me this for this months and months ago, to do the Night of 100 Ninja. I have a, oh, wrong miss. I have a level like 85 Guardian on that account with Apple Pie 4 that I used for the Paladin video. And I think that's going to be a perfect character to do the Night of 100 Ninja on, because it's like made for the level that account, or that the account is. It's the Night of 100 Ninja is level 90 for anyone who doesn't know. So I think it'll be a fun fight. I'm going to showcase like 6 or 7 different armors. I'm going to have a unique healing strategy using the pirate armor. It's not anything crazy, but I think it'll be a fun video to make. Going with some retro gear, retro monster, retro gear, retro account. So I think that'll be fun. But again, I just haven't gotten around to it. I haven't felt that much passion to do these types of videos, so I've been slowing down. But talking about it now, playing on this account where I don't just do the same thing in the Necromancer armor every fight, or with the bleed build, I use the same weapon every fight. Maybe that was why I wasn't having fun, because I use the same weapon and pet every fight. But I think it'll be fun. So I think we're getting close to the end of the time I want to spend on this video. I think what I'm going to do is finish training Neko and getting to level 35 in like a sped up clip. I won't like voice over it. I'll just like have it playing at fast speed while I talk about the video, or like the leveling grinds. I say grind. I need to gain 3 levels to get to level 35. Not much of a grind. But I think the next fresh start video I make will be getting to level 10 Neko. Because I'm about to hit level 5, I think. So I'll get to level 10. I will speed all that up, whether it's just through Neko quests I'll get 3 levels, or if I'll have to do some Sizzler kills. I'm not quite sure, honestly. I think I might have to go to the Sizzlers for the last level. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll make it happen. But that's my plan for the next video. And then after that, we'll tackle the ninja quests and see if we can beat 1 or 2 of them. And if not, I will grind some more levels in that video. And then when I'm level 45, level 55 maybe, we'll go back to training ninja. And then eventually we can move on to assassin. But that might not happen for a while. I might do like a whole gear collection series where I collect a lot of items that I really want before I actually train up to like level 70 where I can do assassin. Alpha Werebeast. Oh, okay. Let's hope I don't get feared. Oh, whatever. Who cares if I get feared? Let's use Archer. Do I have enough SP for my last? Oh, it's a title ability. Keep forgetting I'm not a archer anymore. Whoops. I'm a ninja now. We'll just use Nightmare Plate. It's reliable. But there we go. So this guy shouldn't be too hard. Should be able to take him down pretty easily. Unless he stun locks me, but if that happens, we'll figure something out. Doesn't seem like he'll stun lock me. But yeah, so that's the probably the next episode. I'm gonna make a promise to you guys. This episode is coming out on the 28th. I will have the next episode out by 7 days from now. So March 31st, 29th, 30th, 31st. So April 4th, I'll have the next episode out by then. Hold me to that, please, because I want to make sure I'm uploading a bit more consistently for this character, since I know some people really like it. Congratulations. The scout will not be able to report the Haven's location back to its den. Many more challenges await you as you increase your Neko powers and seek to make the Haven flourish. So there we are. Level 5 Neko. I rambled about being a little bored with the game, but my future plans for videos in general, and my future plans for this character. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think, or if you have interesting ideas for stuff to do that isn't too hard that I might want to do. Might be fun. But otherwise, have a great day. Make sure to stay hydrated, spread some love, and treat yourself with love and respect. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.